Tonight I want to start with what I'm calling the war within the judiciary. Never before in the history of the country have we witnessed what we are seeing today. The Calcutta High Court Judge, Justice Karnan, today once again defied the Supreme Court, refused to undergo a medical test pre-ordered by the court, calling the Supreme Court order illegal. He once again alleged that Supreme Court judges in the country are corrupt and need to undergo medical tests themselves. It's our top story tonight.
The medical team is also here, so will you going to be cooperating with them?
Right, will you go with them or what will you do?
Medical treatment required to the Supreme Court judges, not required to me.
An unapologetic Justice C.S Karnan cementing his brazen stand against the judges of the highest court in the land. This after police officials and a team of 4 doctors from Kolkata's Pavlov Hospital reached his residence to conduct a medical checkup as ordered by the Apex Court. As expected, the High Court judge refused to follow the Supreme Court order.
Medical treatment are required to the patient only. Healthy person not require any medical treatment. My wife and children very well know about my mental capacity, physical capacity. Therefore, guardian does not arise in the instant case.
Justice Karnan, in fact, hit out at the 7-judge Supreme Court bench again, asking them to resign, accusing them of targeting him because he was a Dalit.
All orders against 7 judges. Therefore, the aggrieved person cannot satisfy my order.
The Calcutta High Court judge, who has effectively been benched by the Supreme Court after he accused some of his colleagues of corruption, has been judged mentally unfit by the Apex Court. He has been barred from attending office and has been holding court at his residence. Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining me now is Justice C.S Karnan, arguably the most controversial High Court judge this country has seen. Justice Karnan, appreciate your talking to me tonight. I want to understand, today you refused to meet the medical team that was sent to you under Supreme Court orders to put you through a checkup. Why? Why is it that you are continuously, brazenly, repeatedly refusing to accept Supreme Court orders? What is the message you are sending out as a High Court judge if you will not accept what the Supreme Court orders are?
I am not controversial judge, I am controlling judge. If any error committed by any judge, I have to control in the interest of judiciary.
Why did you refuse to meet the medical team? Why did you refuse to meet a medical team that has been sent under Supreme Court orders? Why are you challenging and refusing to accept Supreme Court orders, Justice Karnan?
Medical treatment not required to me.
The Supreme Court says that they need to check whether you are of stable mind or not. Are you of stable mind? The Supreme Court is questioning whether you are of stable mind.
Supreme Court judges are not qualified doctors.
That's right. Because they are not qualified, they sent doctors to you, sir.
First of all, Supreme Court not followed the medical guidelines. If any person having psychiatric problem, their guardian responsible to go and appear before the concerned medical doctor. After obtaining a signature from the guardian, the doctor will give medical treatment to the concerned patient. Today, the concerned doctor came after speak with me few minutes. He himself told the Karnan, Justice Karnan, normal, why unnecessarily the order has been passed. Supreme Court not superior to me. I am not an employee, Supreme Court not employer. I am not servant, Supreme Court not master.
Sir, just a minute.
Legal order, irregular order cannot be executed.
Okay. You're saying it's an illegal order that the Supreme Court has passed. Let me ask you this. You're saying it's an illegal order the Supreme Court has passed, but in January this year, you write to the Prime Minister naming 20 judges whom you say are corrupt. When you were in the Madras High Court, you said that then Chief Justice there was corrupt. But you don't back it up with evidence. The Supreme Court passes contempt orders against you. You refuse to even appear till very late before the Supreme Court.
Yes, documentary fact available on the file of the Madras High Court. Once this 20 judges not come forward to initiate any legal action, the contempt proceedings against me, how the 7 judges taking interest on them?
But why don't you provide the evidence? If you believe there are 20 judges of the Supreme Court who are corrupt, put that evidence before the people of the country.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes,
what you are doing is
documentary-
destroying the reputation of the
Sir-
judiciary. Please
Yes,
put the
yes,
evidence.
Mr. Press, I am not in the witness box.
Yes, sir.
Put your question properly.
So why don't you then put the evidence before the public?
Please, evidence available on the file of the Madras High Court. After obtaining all records, I produced before the public. Therefore, I made application under the Right to Information Act. On short particulars, the registry not provide the same.
The question that I want to ask you once again is this: Do you accept
more
that?
question?
Do you accept that you are an official of the judiciary?
Yes.
Do you accept today that you are an officer of the judiciary? You are a High Court judge, and as an officer of the judiciary, under the rules of the law of the land, you
Yes.
are subject to the law of the land, and the Supreme Court has asked you to subject yourself to a medical test today and earlier to contempt proceedings. But you refuse to accept what the Supreme Court says. Where is the law of the land then?
Any doctor cannot give any treatment to the patient against his wish.
The point, Justice
What I
Karnan,
am creating.
is you have created an unprecedented confrontation in the history of Indian judiciary. A High Court judge who is refusing to accept any Supreme Court order. You have created this situation. As I said, sir, if you have evidence, please put it in the public domain.
I am not inferior to Supreme Court.
Go before the judges in the contempt proceedings and prove your charges.
Yes.
You are not even proving your charges at the moment. So people are
Yes.
saying, therefore the Supreme Court wants to check whether you
Yes,
are
I
of
will-
stable mind or not.
Yes, documentary proof available on the file of the Madras High Court Judiciary. In my complaint, I mentioned 10 witnesses. Therefore, a comprehensive inquiry required on my complaint. Without conducting inquiry, how the 7 judges initiated contempt proceedings against me on behalf of 20 judges. Suppose contempt proceedings initiated against me, 20 judges are necessary part in the said contempt proceedings.
Can I ask you this though? Can I ask you, Justice Karnan?
Sir,
you are
20 judges not come forward
you are
to
also
initiate any
playing,
legal-
Justice Karnan, you are also playing the caste
Yes.
card. You seem to be suggesting you are being targeted because you are a Dalit. I mean, surely, if that is not the reason why you are being targeted today. You are being
Yes.
questioned because you are not following the
As
Supreme
per
Court's
the,
orders.
yes, Mr. Please, as per the Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Atrocities of Old Act, as per the amended act, if any Dalit is insulted in the public institution, the concerned employer or officer, concerned person shall be prosecuted under this act. Accordingly, the 7 judges issued suo motu contempt proceedings, all of a sudden restraining my judicial work, administrative work without hearing my side. As such, they have violated principle of natural justice and also violated Article 1421 of the Constitution. If any person can speak and write any complaint against any person, as per Article 19(1)(g) of the Constitution, my complaint duly permitted Article 19(1)(g) of the Constitution. On my complaint, absolutely the detailed inquiry is required.
Are
Yes,
you saying
after
that the 7 judges of the Supreme Court have violating the Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribes Atrocities Act by filing contempt charges against you? Are you saying that you are being targeted today because you are a Dalit?
Absolutely.
But any judge,
absolutely,
who does not follow,
absolutely.
any judge who does not follow the orders of the Apex Court, are you saying the Apex Court today is protecting these judges? Are you saying the Apex Court is protecting the 20 judges you claim are corrupt? Are you saying they are being
Apex Court-
protected?
What?
Are you saying the Supreme Court is protecting
Yes.
corrupt judges? Are they being
Yes, sir,
protected?
7 judges have tried to protect the 20 corrupt judges, therefore the proceedings initiated.
So there are two
Without
factors.
conducting inquiry, how you come to conclusion my complaint is false?
Okay, so you are saying that the 7,
Where is the outcome
you are
on my
saying the
complaint?
Supreme Court judges are protecting the 20 judges you are calling corrupt. You are saying you are being targeted because you are a Dalit. But let me ask you then this:
Yes,
are you
yes,
willing?
yes.
Why don't you
Yes.
step down?
In the-
Why
yes.
don't you step down from the judiciary,
Please.
and then take your case to the country at large? Go to the, put your evidence in the public domain. If today you are restrained by the fact that
Yes.
you are a judge, quit as a judge. Why don't you resign?
Yes, they have to, 7 judges they have to resign. Why I should resign?
You mean the 7 judges
I
of
am
the
fighting
Supreme
for
Court have to resign?
corruption. They are supporting corruption. That is a nucleus point in this case.
You believe that 7 judges of the
Yes,
Supreme
7
Court
judges, why
are...
supporting corrupted judges?
Okay, so you are not, and you are not going to subject yourself to a medical checkup. You are very clear about that. You will not subject yourself to a medical checkup. That is out of the question.
Not necessary. Who are you to compel me to go a medical test?
And you are saying
Who are
very
you?
clearly that you are clearly a normal person of a stable mind. That anyone who says you are mentally deranged are the people who are protecting corrupt judges.
You are feeling that I am psychiatric patient?
I'm not feeling
You are
anything. I
feeling
just
that I
want
am
you to.
psychiatric patient?
No, sir. I only want you to have your side to be heard. Let the country know where you
Suppose
stand.
you are feeling that I am... No. 1 minute. Suppose... Brother, please, suppose you are feeling that I am psychiatric patient, why you are putting on question? Why you are putting question on me?
Because you are a High Court judge who is a top newsmaker of the day. You have to answer these questions. You are the big newsmaker today. That's why I'm asking you these questions. I'm not asking you
Please
because...
answer.
Yes.
Please answer, please. I want some clarification from you.
Yes.
If the Supreme Court feel that I am psychiatric patient, why the summons sent to me? Sent to someone or sent to my family members? Why the procedure is initiated against a psychiatric patient? How it is maintainable?
Okay.
How law permits?
I will ask you in conclusion,
Today
Judge.
also
I
morning.
will ask you in conclusion,
Please,
Judge
1 minute.
Karnan.
Don't go.
No,
Don't
I
escape.
will ask
Please,
you in
please
conclusion.
don't escape.
No, I'm not escaping.
Please don't escape. Please don't escape. Again, I request you, don't escape, please.
Sir, I'm not escaping. I'm going to ask you one last time, Justice Karnan.
Today morning.
Has the judiciary been
Yes,
put into disrepute?
I want one clarification.
Has the judiciary been put into disrepute by this confrontation or not?
Yes,
That's my
sir.
final question.
It is admitted fact. It is admitted fact. Judiciary highly corrupted up to 80%.
Judiciary is corrupted up to 80%. You are again inviting contempt. When you say 80% of the judges in this country are corrupt, are you saying that, Justice Karnan? That 80% of the judges in this country are corrupt?
Yes.
Well, you
Yes,
will...
20 judges, corrupted judges. Why not they initiated illegal proceedings so far against me?
Okay, I'm going
Why
to leave
you
it
are
there.
taking interest on the said complaint? Why 7 judges taking interest on said complaints?
I'm going to leave it there. This is one judge talking about another judge. If there was any other citizen in this country who said what you said, we would be hauled up before the court and put into jail. That is the reality, the harsh reality, Justice Karnan. If an ordinary citizen said what you have just told me on this program, you would be put into jail. You are a judge and therefore you have created...
No. General public is supporting me.
You believe the general public is supporting you?
General public is supporting my case.
Okay. You believe you are a crusader against corruption in the judiciary. The Supreme Court seems to believe that you are a judge who has gone out of line. Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you very much, Justice Karnan. Thank you. That is the most controversial judge possibly that we've seen in recent times. What will the Supreme Court now do? Well, wait and watch.